Hello everyone and welcome to your weekly fast Zodiac readings. So I'm going to go through all the Zodiacs very quickly, and the topic is what is your next forward step in success, and then we're going to also look at the person on your mind and what their next forward step is in success. So again, remember these are collective and general readings. Receive only what resonates, release anything that does not resonate with you. Okay, we're all on different timelines, keep that in mind. And for those of you that are interested in more content as well as a spiritual community, I do have a Patreon called Bloom, and that is linked below. So let's go ahead and get started. So Aries, where is your next step forward in success? We have embracing the future. I step into the future with an open heart. How's that feel, Aries? I step into future with an open heart. So to me, there are new opportunities and doors for you to walk through here. This is always, about taking the next forward step. Okay, so interesting. We have what is your next step, and we have I step into the future with an open heart. So Aries, you are, the first in the Zodiac. You are the leaders. You're taking that forward step. I feel like as you take this forward step into your future, there's innovation here, there's vision here. And if this is in your career, I feel like other people will be inspired by your bravery, inspired by, your courage to move forward here. Okay. And having an open heart speaks of having some vulnerability. Okay. It speaks of being really honest with yourself. It also speaks to me of when you have an open heart, I feel like you know and understand your heart, so you have a greater understanding about what you want, the direction you want to move in, and what feels good to your heart versus what maybe doesn't resonate with you, okay? So it looks like new opportunities. You probably have come to a place in your life where you are completing a healing cycle here, and you're ready to move forward. Okay, you're ready to move to a higher timeline. You're ready to move forward in your career. We even have those mountains in the background. So there's something, I think, moving forward that maybe you have felt a bit fearful of, like you have mountains to climb, that sort of energy. But it looks like you have this determination. You're ready to do it, and I think you know that the view from the top of the mountain is going to be worth it. So keep in mind to not get overwhelmed. Just take things one step at a time, okay? For some of you, this could be travel. This could be just even elevating in your spiritual abilities. This could be moving locations, moving home. This could even be some of you when you go for walks, like if you go for meditation walks, you set this intention, you say this affirmation, I step into the future with an open heart, and you see kind of what shows up for you for your highest and greatest good. Okay, so that's quite beautiful, Aries. Let's see, for the person you're thinking of, we have communicating freely. I communicate from the depths of my being. So that is their next step. So how interesting, you are stepping forward with authenticity into the future, right? Opening up your heart, and this person on your mind, okay, is being guided to communicate freely from the depths of their being. Okay, so these are some deep conversations. These are also some conversations that are going to bring in growth. These are going to bring in healing, perhaps, happiness. I feel like this could be something this person was holding back. I feel especially in the evening time, this person thinks about what they want to say, and then during the day, that's when they express it, communicate it. They feel like it's fully integrated. They could even get downloads and then share them with you in the daytime. But I do feel like there is something really beautiful between you and this person. It doesn't have to be romantic, although it could be. This could be a friend, family member, okay, part of your soul family, but this person is guided to communicate in a very peaceful way from the depths of their being, okay, to open up, to be more vulnerable. I feel like they also want to share, something they're proud of, something they've overcome. They want to show you how much they have evolved, okay, or how open they are to evolve here. And I feel like although there is a little bit of anticipation with, communicating freely with you, there's also this peace. They know it will bring this peace, this clarity, and I feel like it's something that they look forward to as well. And this isn't, just, hey, how are you? This is communicating from the depths of their being, although it may start out just, as they're opening up the door. And for you, Aries, I feel like it might even be multiple energies, okay? Keep in mind Mercury retrograde and X is returning, so navigate those situations in a way that is for your highest and greatest good here. But I feel like this person just wants to share a lot of beauty with you. They want to share, pretty much take the value of their journey, bring forth their best self, okay? Or even transmute what is at their depths of their being, like if they are expressing something that is heavier, I feel like they'll be doing it in a way that is either in a beautiful space or in a way that can bring healing or transmutation, okay, of the container between the two of you. So that is what I have for you, Aries. Let's go ahead and look at Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, we have emerging into grace. I open my soul to grace. Okay? So this is about surrender, being gentle with yourself. You might, for some of you, this is just coming through, you might be overtired and your face might be like a little bit puffy. Take that as a sign to rest, relax, recharge. Don't take that as a sign to caffeinate, okay? That just came through very directly. But your next step to success is to relax a little bit, to give yourself some more space to grow, to integrate. Integration on the Ascension journey is incredibly important, right? So taking that time to let all the pieces fall into place is really important for you here, okay? So you might be napping, okay? You might need to take some power naps here, or just make sure you're getting a good night's rest, Sagittarius, because I feel like that's important to you. I feel like your dreams could be very nurturing, or actually the element of water here could be very nurturing to you. I also feel like if there are challenges or situations that you're moving through in your day-to-day life, I feel like things are being worked out in higher realms while you're sleeping. Like you're receiving what you require while you're sleeping here. And I feel like you're protected, Sagittarius. Of course, always shield, protect your energy, you know. But I feel like with this golden energy kind of wrapped around her, again, this to me speaks of upgrades, you know, needing time to integrate, you know, these new energies, but also that you have this like cloak of protection. You have this golden energy around you here that's holding space for you so that you can recharge, so that you can be gentle with yourself, not be too hard on yourself here, Sagittarius, because I just feel like this person here is exhausted, right? And especially for those of you that, you know, with the fish, I kind of get fertility energy coming through. So especially for those of you that are moms, okay, who are, you know, you're giving too much away right now, too much of your energy, make sure that you have the assistance that you require, okay, that you have the support that you require. And always, you know, call on your ancestors of the highest resonance or your guides of the highest resonance to help bring you in support, okay, for whatever it is that you need, okay, for your highest good. Make sure to do that if you feel like you don't have people around you that are dependable. I don't know why that's coming through, but that's something, you know, you could be quite strong, Sagittarius, to take on a lot yourself. But yes, especially for those of you that are caretakers or those of you that are mothers, that message is coming through to make sure that you're filling up your cup and taking the best care of yourself and receiving support where you need it and asking for support where you need it. And for those of you, if you're like working really hard on a project or birthing something new into this world, okay, in the form of a product or project, and you've been burning the midnight oil, make sure that you're taking time to rest, relax, recharge. Some of you may be even taking a vacation here, okay? So mostly the message is to be kind to yourself, to allow grace into your life, to allow gentleness into your life, to relax, to recharge, to rest, to listen to the messages of your body. Like I said, if you wake up and you know how it is sometimes when you don't get enough sleep, you got puffy eyes, you know, make sure that you're taking that as a sign to listen to your body, that's an invitation for you to rest, recharge. Listen to what your body is asking of you, you know, for your highest and greatest good here, because I feel like you've been exhausting yourself. So anything else that wants to come through here? I'm hearing water under the bridge. So I feel like maybe there's some forgiveness or releasing. I know in Mercury retrograde, people kind of seem to become very irritable. Sometimes they, you know, are easily triggered, or they say things or act in ways that are outside of their character. Try not to take that personally. Of course, you know, have your boundaries, but keep that in mind as well. So you're not taking things personally here. This is just a side message, not for all of you, but for some of you. I had a family member, they pulled this card, and they jokingly said to their partner that this looks like an element of fertility. And then within, I believe, a month, they ended up getting pregnant. So that could be a message for some of you out there. Okay, so just, I think the main message here is listen to your body. Listen to your body and what it needs. You know, if your body's talking to you, that's an invitation to listen to what your body needs and to fulfill that for your body and receive the support that, you know, your body needs or your health needs at this time. Okay? And obviously, you know, if you're guided to see a professional, do that, right? But I think it's so important to go in and listen to our body instead of like wake up and be upset that, you know, your eyes are puffy, right? Throw on some concealer and go about your day. You know, don't ignore those signs. Listen to your body, okay? Love yourself that much more. Okay, let's see for the person on your mind. Sagittarius, the person on Sagittarius's mind. We have igniting courage. I am strong, valiant, and courageous. So if you're connected with a partner here, I feel like they might be taking on more or stepping up for you here because they know that you require this space, this rest, this recharging, this relaxing. Like you might have carried a lot of strength within this connection, right? Or a lot of responsibilities, and they see like that they need to step forward here. Or I also see this could be a friend as well coming forward here to assist you. But this person is, I think, overcoming any sort of fears or blocks when it comes to their insecurities, not being good enough, not having the confidence that they require here. For some of you too, you know, if the person that is on your mind you're kind of at odds with, this person could be coming forward with an apology, okay, and taking ownership of their mistakes. That's something else that's coming through here. But there's a barrier that's being overcome. There's an obstacle that's being overcome here. Okay, so this person is finding courage within themselves. If this is a child or like a family member, again, a friend that maybe you have put a lot of time, energy, and effort into, and have helped them kind of move through this barrier or this block. I feel like this person really wants to do you proud, and that they are finding the courage to move forward here and overcome whatever this barrier or this block is here. Okay. For some of you as well, you could have someone traveling to you. Okay. It could be guided to travel to you. I'm getting two messages. Some of you, it's they're guided to travel to you. Some of you, it's like they're guided to travel away from you. But it's something that you needed, like you needed space, or there's something that you know you were required here, and so this person picked up on that and you know is acting accordingly here. For others of you, if you have a partner here and they're just focused on their work, focused on their reputation, focused on their ego-driven pursuits, you know, you might need to have a conversation with them about your needs, about what, you know, you require here. Because this kind of reminds me of the Six of Wands energy, which is about the ego. For some of you, if you have someone returning from the past, Sagittarius, make sure that you don't, if it's somebody who you've had a history with, that's not the best, make sure that your energy is fully recharged before you even respond to this person, because they're coming in charged up in their energy. And if you're tired, you may not have, be fully centered in your decisions or your boundaries. So kind of be aware of that here. And for those of you, the reverse with Mercury retrograde, if you feel like you haven't been acting yourself, maybe you've been snapping more, or, you've been really irritable, again, that is a sign and an invitation to rest, recharge, self-care, self-love, and taking space for yourself, okay? You could have absorbed too many energies throughout your day, Sagittarius, for those of you that are empaths or sensitives. Okay, so this next step for this person is moving forward, in a courageous way to overcome some obstacle here. So it could be, like I said, it could be an energy moving away from you, if that's what you desire, or it could be an energy coming towards you. It could also be an energy that's more self-focused, so they're maybe a little bit selfish, coming towards you, maybe not at the right time. So just be aware of that. Be really tuned into what your needs are, Sagittarius, okay? All right, next we have Leo. Rising above, I see only beauty and grace. Okay, Leo, your next step in success is to focus on what you want to bring about. Okay, try not to get caught up in the petty behavior of others. Set those boundaries, because the thing is about those that are, Leo, you shine, you're the sun in the zodiac. Those that, try to bring you down or try to start petty arguments, basically create energy leaks and distract you from, your full potential, full happiness, really shining in your light. And it's interesting that we have the word grace coming through here as well. So you're almost like granting others grace, and I feel like some of you, it's about focusing on your happiness and your joy. It's about your perspective and the lens that you're looking at the world through. If you're looking through a very negative lens, that's going to bring you down, that's going to dim your light, that's going to lower your frequency. I'm not saying to necessarily ignore things that you don't like in the world, but be aware of what is in your control, what is in your influence, and a lot of that is your energy, right? So be aware of what is affecting your energy. I feel like whatever challenge you're moving through, you're going to rise above it if you don't allow yourself to get pulled down by these energy leaks. Okay? And I feel like you'll rise, not that it's going to be spiritual bypassing per se, but I feel like you're going to have this illumination, or you're going to rise to a level where people are going to look at you like, what on earth? Because, you could have a friend come to you and complain about something, complain about someone, let's say, but you see the beauty of it. And then you share that beauty and they're just like unbelievably surprised. Like, how do you even see it that way? So you have this perspective. You're focusing on your success, your happiness. You have that golden aura coming through here. So there's like a protective energy. But this is about sealing your energy, okay? Making sure you don't have any energy leaks, and that you're just continuing to ascend in a way that brings you joy, brings you happiness. It's definitely a transformation. Like, she's wearing, that black tank top there. You could be wearing a black tank top watching this now. But to me, that's about transformation, okay? And you might have felt like you were going through a really dense time, okay? But you are rising above, and to remember that, okay? Also to remember gratitude or appreciation. I think that's where the beauty comes from. Oftentimes the root of that is appreciation, where you look at something and you're like, someone may bring up a trigger for you, or, and you present it in a way where you observe it and you're like, I actually really appreciate that, because it shows me how far I've come. It shows me how, before maybe that would have pulled me down, but now I love myself so much that, I'm not even influenced by that. In fact, I'm actually recharged or energized or boosted because I know myself, and I love myself. And, there's just these, maybe you're speaking a lot of affirmations to yourself as well. Okay, but, yeah, you're really, really riding those high frequencies or reaching for those high frequencies, raising your frequency at this time. So that's going to be something that's going to assist you with your next forward level in success here, is rising above, not being distracted by the lower frequencies, and having deep appreciation for what's showing up for you right now, and channeling that in a way that it helps you to rise above, okay? It helps you to see how things are working for you. Even if it seems like it's against you, you are seeing how things are unfolding and working for you. And for some of you, I think like this body posture, just like opening up your arms to receive, you know, is also really important for you too. Like I'm seeing you like stepping outside and like opening up your arms like to the sun and just expressing your gratitude, or opening up to receive, you know, whatever that manifestation is that you're calling in here for your highest good. Keep in mind, you know, you're raising your frequency to align with that as well. Beautiful. Okay, let's see for the person on Leo's mind. Okay, we have breaking barriers. I'm expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. So this person, in a way, I feel like this is probably within their career at this time, or maybe even within their own personal development, but they are expanding beyond their limitations to joy and freedom. So they're almost mirroring you in whatever was holding them back, kind of keeping them stuck. You know, you see this growth happening here amongst the thorns. Okay, so this person's probably overcoming some sort of pain or healing something, and you see how there's that golden light, the same golden light that's around you. Wow, it's powerful. Okay, so this is somebody that I feel is important to you, is connected to you, and this person is breaking through barriers, or maybe this person is just very innovative. They bring forward these new ideas, new energies in a old paradigm, okay, which is not always easy. I feel like they're surrounded by people that are kind of grumpy or old paradigm, and they're this beautiful, fresh energy here. So I feel like they're breaking free, and they have the help of the divine energy to assist them. Okay, the light shining on them because there's something that they are destined for. So that person on your mind, I feel, is overcoming, you know, these limitations. Could be limiting beliefs even. Okay, but they're expanding into more joy and freedom, and that's part of their success. That's part of their journey moving forward. And I feel like they're led, I feel like they're guided to grow among these thorns. They're guided to, it's almost like, reminds me of the Six of Swords, where they're moving forward with wisdom to kind of avoid these painful, it's kind of the same thing with you, like avoid the energy leaks, right? Or avoid, you know, those cycles that could pull them back here. This person, you know, it's not like they're completely out of it, but they are growing and they are being guided moving forward, so that's quite beautiful. And it's interesting because, you know, depending where you are in the world, it's approaching autumn time, which would be the opposite. So it's like this person thrives almost like the opposite energy of the weather that they're in, or the season that they're in. Okay, they're quite different. Like they are different. Like this person is definitely a you know, breaking the mold in whatever it is that they're doing for their success. And keep in mind, success for some people, yeah, it's, you know, all this abundance and this lavish lifestyle. And for others, success is, you know, having a day that is just harmonious, or, you know, it can be those little steps too, because I feel like these are little steps, but they're going to lead to a much greater vision, a much greater plan. But this is like the beginning of this person breaking barriers. So it's interesting how you're both mirroring each other. You could even be inspiring each other too, if you're connected. And like I said before, this doesn't have to be a romantic partner or potential romantic partner. This could also be a friend, a family member. Leo, even if you're on some sort of platform, This person could be somebody who observes you and your success, the way you navigate your journey, and they're inspired. Okay? They're inspired here by you to embrace more joy and freedom, to navigate their journey in a way that is authentic and helps them to grow, helps them to move beyond this criticism or these just kind of, they're just really grumpy energies. You know, people that are not as conscious or aware. Beautiful. Okay, next we have Pisces. So for Pisces, your next level or next forward step in success is expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. So that is your affirmation. Miracles are blossoming in my life. So I feel like you're receiving or seeing or feeling these energies shifting and changing. Maybe you prayed for something, manifested something, and you're seeing how things are working out for you. Things that you didn't think that would be possible are becoming possible. So you're opening up your mind, you're opening up your heart as well here, and your life is blossoming. You know, there's this expansion happening, but I feel like it's quite a gentle expansion. And I feel like, you know, many of you are going to be seeing these little miracles, and they're going to also, you know, start to transform or gain momentum into larger miracles within your life. Okay, so if you're praying, manifesting, this is a message here that, like, if it's for your highest and greatest good, right, you know, that it's evolving here, that it's coming in, that you have these helping hands, you know, you have these helping hands from a divine energy, okay, or it could come in the form of, you know, some type of healer, or, you know, just a very gentle and beautiful presence. Could be an angelic presence, okay, for some of you. With that beautiful pink energy, it's just a very gentle and beautiful energy. For some of you, I'm seeing like these is two different energies, and this is the healing energy and the alchemy between the two. Some of you are praying for some type of healing between you and another, okay? Could be, again, you know, with Mercury retrograde, could be an argument, a miscommunication, a disagreement. Could be something quite small or quite large, but I feel like you're noticing this transformation, this alchemy, this healing, this love that's happening, okay? Within this container between the two of you here. Or if you're praying for others or sending, you know, love and energy, you know, high frequency energy to others here for, you know, highest good, I feel like you're also going to be receiving that kind of confirmation. Many of you, it's manifestations that are forming that you have kind of been putting out there in, you know, for a while, starting to take effect here. And I feel like it's because you have been focusing on love, you've been focusing on loving yourself here, you've been focused on more of a gentle energy. Some of you have surrendered quite a bit to the universe. Some of you are also expanding into or receiving new spiritual gifts, okay? Or a specific form of healing, okay? Or a specific energy here or gift that you have, you're unlocking. And I feel like you're being guided lovingly forward. I feel like it's a very gentle, feminine energy. Some of you, too, you're connecting with a loved one on the other side of feminine energy. It could be a grandmother. That's also kind of helping bridge the gap between you and your manifestations, or what is for your highest and greatest good. I also feel like, you know, being around gentle energies is important for you right now, Pisces, because you can be quite sensitive. at this time. Okay, so let's see for the person on your mind. What is their next forward step in success? Trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. Interesting. Okay, we have this kind of flow of spirit going through this keyhole into this transition here. This person is guided to make some changes, to let some things go. You see here, this is the autumn time energy. You see the leaves. This person is guided to release, okay, and move forward here. I feel like this person could even be astral traveling, like in their dreams, to a specific place they're guided to go. Okay, it could be a relocation. It could just be in the summertime is when this comes about. But this person is learning more to trust in releasing and letting go so that they can move forward on their journey, trusting in their path, trusting in their intuition more. They might even be looking back and seeing how their life has been guided, how when things didn't work out, it actually served their highest good. But I do feel like right now things are ending, or they're releasing things within their life currently and moving forward. So for some of you, you might be connecting with this person down the road. This might be somebody that you maybe haven't quite yet built a connection with. Okay, for some of you, especially if you are single, this could be somebody that you meet down the road. But for some reason, this energy could be the energy actually that you're manifesting. And I feel like for some of you, Pisces, you have this energy, right? You've released the form, so you're not attached to the form, but you have this energy of either this this lifestyle or this this partner that you want to build, okay, that you want not build, but that you want to create, okay, and manifest into your life. And I feel like for some of you, especially those of you that are single, you're going to be meeting this person down the road. Right now they're going through a lot of transformation and learning how to trust and believe in their intuition. And I feel like they receive a lot through their dreams, okay? And it's not like their intuition is really obvious to them right now, because that's a keyhole, right? A keyhole is not very large. So they're just starting to get like the bits and pieces of the puzzle, but they don't have the full picture yet, right? So their intuition is connecting with them more and more, little by little, and they're learning to trust in that. And they're also learning to let go. Okay, they might have to let go of an old life, an old way of being. Maybe even, again, travel. Okay. But this person does have an adventure to go on. They have a transformation, and they're going towards those mountains, okay? For some of you, Pisces, you could have Aries in your chart as well, because the mountains were also in the Aries messages, or you could be connecting with another Aries. For some of you, you could meet this person down the road, and you meet in the same destination, like the same physical location. You're guided to be in the same physical location at the same time. For a higher purpose, obviously, because to orchestrate this coming together would take a lot of energy, right, from the universe. And a lot of transformation. So Pisces, you're open to receive, and this person right now is releasing and transforming and learning how to trust in themselves, trust in their intuition, starting to see the future moving forward here. You know, being guided by this spirit. They could have a particular spirit guide that's guiding them forward here. And they could receive a lot when they're in nature, okay? But this time for them to connect with their intuition is so important, for them to have that confidence and not be ego-led or not be manipulated in any way. You know, through their free will, they're trusting in their intuition and moving forward, okay? And I feel like Pisces, you're surrendering to miracles. All right. Cancer, we have for your next step moving forward in success, we have renewing your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life, and you're getting rid of clutter. So it could actually be that you're decluttering right now, that your release that's happening at this time is clearing out old items that have energies that no longer serve you, perhaps. Or, you think about, your life moving forward, and there are certain things you just don't have room for anymore. And that's what you're releasing. Maybe you're doing a cleansing of like your technology, your emails, you're going through and clearing that out. Of course, you're water sign, so you're very sensitive and intuitive. So you'll know and be guided to what it's time to release. But I do feel, especially within this particular card, it's physical items. But the physical items hold energy, right? So then that creates more space for more vitality, okay? So I feel like doing some organizing, doing some maybe donating of old items is going to be very important, because it's creating space. Then I feel like you can breathe better, you can think better. You might be shifting and moving around your physical space so that you feel better within your home, or your office. You're changing things up here, and it feels good. You're ready for this kind of fresh energy. I'm seeing one of those. It could be a bonsai tree, okay, those little bonsai trees, or it could be they have like those crystal trees too. I'm seeing those, like maybe you're putting that in your space, or you're putting that on your desk. You're just adding more elements that support you and releasing those that don't, okay, those energies that don't. So old energies that just, I feel like there's this sense of detachment from the past. So it could be past energies that are in these items that you're kind of clearing out to create this new and beautiful space, okay? And she has a big smile on her face as well. So it's going to feel really good to release and clear, because I feel like you're also donating a lot of these items, and that feels good for you as well, because somebody else will appreciate them. I'm also guided to look at, with the renewing, the wing. Okay, so I feel like you're ready to spread your wings. I feel like your environment right now, you felt like you couldn't spread your wings because there was just too much denseness, or just too many items. This clutter could also be mental clutter as well. This could be, getting organized within your mind. But again, I feel like that does transfer to like your physical action of actually, moving items out of your space or your office or whatever that may be. And then we have radiant vitality is filling my life. So then you have this influx of energy. You feel better, okay? You feel more free. You feel you can spread your wings. You feel you can breathe better. You feel just revitalized, okay? I feel for you that like your radiant energy is returning to you. Your aura is becoming stronger. You're feeling better. So whatever that is for you, that's your next step. And maybe you start small, and you just start to kind of take note of energetically what's not working for you, okay, in your space. And as you do that, just kind of that intuitive process, you'll know, and you'll feel that shift. You'll feel that shift within your space. You'll feel that shift within yourself, okay? All right, let's see, for the person on your mind, what is their next forward step in success? Exceeding expectations, I soar into excellence. So they're getting some form of recognition. If you're married, or you're in a happy connection with this person, I feel like they're really going to be supportive, okay? I feel like they're going to exceed your expectations. They could be receiving some sort of recognition or award here for their work. It does feel quite significant to them, okay? Or even they overcome a fear, or they exceed their own expectations, and that's something that is making them feel great as well. And again, if you're the more intuitive energy within your home, and you're with a partner, you live with a partner, they could also feel better after you shift the energies here, because you have that sense of knowing what it is. Like, they might feel something's off, but they don't know what to shift or change, but because you are more intuitive, you're able to know, like, oh, that picture needs to go, or I'm ready to upgrade and, you know, release that lamp, or, you know, it's time to go through those old magazines and get rid of those magazines, or, you know, that statue makes me sad, I don't think I want that energy in my space anymore, you know. But this person is doing really well in their life, okay? They're feeling proud of themselves, they're feeling elated here. I feel like they're also surprising themselves with their level of success. So their next step in success is believing in themselves, because they can overcome, they can soar into this beautiful excellence here. Oh my gosh, it's so funny, because when I look at this, it looks like somebody's forehead, okay, or the top of their head. So I feel like this person has a guide that is assisting them here. And it could be them overcoming a mental block within their mind, okay? And for some of you, like, if again, this is your partner that you're thinking of, and you're, you know, in a grounded connection, happy connection, healthy connection here, I feel like you saying that you're proud of them means a lot, okay? Or when you recognize their success, it means a lot. Especially to their inner child that maybe wasn't acknowledged as ever being good enough, okay, growing up. If you feel guided, of course, that's just, you know, a message that's coming through for someone here. And I'm hearing not babying, like not faking it or like babying, but just like that genuine like appreciation or recognition of their success is important. In fact, you could be with a projector, a human design projector, and for projectors, it's important that they can't see their own excellence, so it's important that that's mirrored back to them, okay? For some of you, that might resonate. But this person is growing outside of their comfort zone, okay? And they're inviting in more joy and happiness here. So there's expansion happening in both of your lives, or your life together. And I feel like this person's journey has taken them to trust in something other than themselves, to trust in a higher power here, to trust in their abilities, but also their connection with the universe, or their connection with source. So I feel like they're spiritually growing as well. Beautiful. Okay. Scorpio, for your next step in success, we have manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. Harvest time. Okay. So this could be around, you know, the month of November for some of you. You know, you could have some manifestation here that's coming to fruition, and your next step is just believing. Believing my dreams are coming true. That is your affirmation. There's my dreams are coming true with an exclamation point, right? So maybe some of you want to write that down, especially if you've, you know, been very focused on your manifestations. I'm seeing someone like writing it down and putting it like on your computer screen at the bottom, or on your mirror, and saying that to yourself, or seeing that. Especially for those of you that maybe you're in a job that isn't your favorite, okay, and you're wanting to manifest something better. It's important that you have those affirmations as like little vibrational razors and reminders of what you're manifesting and calling in. Not that you want to be obvious about it, right? Just you could just have my dreams are coming true. And, you know, like your boss going around is not going to see that and be like, oh, you know, I know what you're up to, right? It's more so like just a message to yourself, your higher self, reminding of you, my dreams are coming true. And that's also going to inspire you and give you more motivation and energy to take action moving forward towards your dreams. Take that aligned action. But it looks like you know, your harvest is coming in here. Possibly in November, you know, possibly quite soon. So that's something to remember here, but that's really the message that I'm getting for some of you as well. You know, eating more vegetables is important for you, okay, maybe. But more so, that's kind of what I'm seeing, is just that reminder, you reminding, believing in yourself, and connecting in with that energy. My dreams are coming true, okay? Maybe hand on the heart, my dreams are coming true, okay? And feeling that excitement and building and holding